Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Dee 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 dee. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's time for a little meditation with Chelsea Jackson Roberts, PhD. No. Hi, Jossie. Hello. Chelsea loves yoga. Isn't that what we are looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, but it changed.
Hi, Katie.
It changed and moved here.
Katie, congrats on finishing Jeopardy and almost being... Here comes Chelsea. I'm excited to see her. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh, gosh. Are you in an overall? That's going to be too much for me.
I am in overalls for spring. Happy spring, Jennifer.
Happy spring. I love it. I'm going to turn you up. I want more.
How are you doing? I'm well.
I hear New York is beautiful.
The sun is shining, the frost is thawing, and I am ready for some newness. Okay? How are you?
Okay. Okay, good. I love it. Good.
Good. Yes. I know that okay, first day of spring equinox, yay. And then also we're both spring babies, right?
That's right. I'm 49 on April 17th.
Oh, nice. And my birthday is April 30th, and it's just really cool, like before we even met each other, that we still have this like common like rebirth period. Like I always think about our birthdays as this new year celebration too, because it's our own unique cycle. And so what better way than to bring in the spring than with my April twin.
Yes. Gosh, I love my birthday. So I do love that feeling of starting fresh. And I love, I don't know, I love the spring.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time, Jennifer. I'm so glad that we have been keeping up this monthly cadence because, I mean, my goodness, when I think about the year that we've had, and when we did our first one in July, like to think that this is March and we are experiencing all of these things together mindfully in a community, breathing, like getting really anchored and aware. It's really cool to see our growth in that and to even be able to go back to some of our sessions and just to see the growth and just to see how this meditation is just really shifting things for me. So thank you. Thank you.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, so
what's on your mind today? I know something.
I know on my mind today, definitely the day that we're doing this because it is spring, the spring equinox. And I just think about spring cleaning. I think about what that means and how that looks in our lives and how our meditations can support us in that spring cleaning. And so I have an issue with attachment to things sometimes. My husband, Shane, is definitely a minimalist, and I'm like the one who's just like, no, this has meaning and I don't want to let it go. But essentially what's happening is that if I continue to accumulate all these things that have this meaning, then I'm not going to have any space or room for the newness and the new things that I want to bring into my life. And so I have to look at it like that. Sometimes with my life, I'm just like, okay, I can be present with these objects before I may let them physically go. But it then encourages me to take a moment with them, to breathe with them, to decide the meaning of the purpose that is served in my life, and then decide, do I need to keep this or is it time to let it go? And so I would love for us to do a meditation on, spring and clearing the space for newness, clearing the space for the new life. I want to acknowledge that this has been a tremendously challenging year for so many, but it's just like we're still here and acknowledging those who we have actually lost but seeing the opportunity when we keep that acknowledgement in our hearts for us to move forward and decide what is it that we need to take with us. And for me, it's the love and the lessons and the connections that we have cultivated. So,
For sure.
yes, so I would love to do a meditation with that. And this meditation, I want it to be something that people come back to as a marker of growth and progress, so that when we, do the next one, you can say, okay, in spring, on the spring equinox, I said I wanted to clear this out of the way so that I could plant these new seeds. And so I just wanted to say that for those of you who are tuning in, I want this to be a special one. So,
Okay. All
you
right.
ready, Jen?
I'm ready. I'm ready. You know I'm ready.
Okay, so everybody, wherever you are in the world, I'm seeing so many people checking in. This is what's so beautiful. All right. Okay, so find a comfortable seat. And by comfortable seat, I mean you can sit on the floor, you can lean against the wall, you can sit in a chair, you can even lie on the earth if you need to, and just let the earth hold you. And so I'll be closing my eyes. Jen typically closes her eyes as well. And if that doesn't feel comfortable for you to close your eyes, you can try closing them about 3/4 of the way and just see if you can like soften the eyelids just to relax that headspace. So let's get started. Taking in a deep inhale, you could even shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and just letting out a cleansing breath. Let it go. It can be an audible sigh. Do that again. Deeply inhale and an audible sigh. And on this next inhale, just take in all the breath. Take up all the space you possibly can. And then as you exhale, just begin to arrive to your body, to your breath, to this moment. And just letting the breath move through you. Noticing how you feel. Whether that's really great or not so well. Whether that's moving with curiosity or even a solid awareness. And through these breaths, as we take inventory of our feelings, our emotions, I want you to also notice what you've been holding. Whether that's physically holding, emotionally holding, or even if you can't quite name it. And just acknowledging the space that those thoughts or these feelings have been occupying. And as you take inventory, I encourage you to bring attention, awareness to your breath. Noticing how the breath moves when certain reflections may pop up. Even the things that we wish we would have done differently, or the things that others may not understand. Notice if the breath is still fluid or if it stops in any particular area. We're just observing. And now, as we begin to clear the path for new opportunities, possibilities to love, to connect, see if you can bring the breath to the base of your spine as you inhale. And as you inhale, allow the breath to travel the path of the spine, reaching the top of the head. And then you just exhale the breath right back down to the base of the spine. Try that on your own, inhaling. And then exhaling. And as you breathe up and down the spine, begin to think about those things that you're ready to surrender, to let go, to no longer carry. And again, not seeing them as meaningless. Instead, acknowledging the experience is meaningful. Now bring your awareness to your heart. Noticing how the heart physically exists in this body. And imagining that with each inhale, it's an opportunity to welcome in newness. And with that exhale, it's an opportunity to let go of anything that takes up space. So moving with that for the next few breaths in silence. Begin to, on the inhale, welcoming in newness. And on that exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. And now returning awareness to the fullness of who we are in this body in this moment in time. As you move throughout your day, throughout the week, throughout this new season, stay mindful of the things that take up space, that no longer serve you, and allow yourself to welcome in those opportunities to love, to expand, and to connect. So with your eyes still closed, if you'd like, you can begin to bring your palms to your heart center. Coming into this prayer, in yoga and meditation, we call it a mudra, and that's simply the position of the hands. And this position is a symbol of gratitude, of acknowledgement. And may these opportunities to breathe together remind us of our strength collectively. And our capacity to love. Taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, allow yourself to anchor into this breath, this moment, this meditation, this intention. So again, those seeds that have been planted, they can grow through this new season. Now, when you're ready, just begin to open your eyes just a quarter of the way, just peeking out this midway place between our meditation and re-entering the world, maybe shifting the gaze to the earth. And you can blink your eyes a few times. And on your next inhale, take in your biggest breath. And when you're ready, you can begin to open your eyes slowly. Thank you.
I was happy. Thank you.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. Just clearing the path.
Brooming it out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's so important and so good. It's so, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
What she says on the mountaintop.
Yes.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'm so appreciative of this community and these opportunities to grow together. So let's continue to grow. We're planting these seeds every month, and it's so beautiful to see how they truly are growing out in this world.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for sharing your platform and all that you do.
My platform, if my platform means I get to meditate with you, then I mean, it's fair. I mean, platform. You're the queen. Have a great day. You know I'm going to call you in a minute. Have a great day.
Absolutely. I'm ready. Thanks,
Thank you so much.
Jennifer.
Bye.
Bye.
I never know how to make this stop. I do that. Okay.